58. Well, you probably know the lyrics, slip out the back, Jack, and make a new plan, Stan.
Yeah, in 1975, singer Paul Simon unveiled the 50 ways to leave your lover. And if there's 50 ways to do that, there must be just as many ways to easily improve your relationship.
Oh, these are tough times, and relationships a bit strained. Tonight, we have the 16 ways for you to return to romance.
2 years, 10, or 20, no relationship is perfect.
Licensed marriage and family therapist Mark Zola and Mandy Hull know this because of who they see seeking help.
Couples that have been married for 20 years to couples who are just getting started even.
Which I think is a good thing because the average couple waits 7 years after a problem arises before they come in.
And it's Mark and Mandy's job to help those couples recapture what they once had.
So let's get started and start small by practicing the small things.
Finding small things that you can do every day to just make the day a little bit brighter for your partner. So it's giving 1 rose a day for 12 days versus giving a dozen roses for one time.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that during a date night. And date night doesn't have to be dinner and a movie.
No, absolutely not. We encourage people to get as creative as they can. So finances don't necessarily even have to become a part of it. It can be making dinner at home and going for a walk together. It's about the connection and being together.
Number 3, catch your partner doing something right. Don't focus on what your partner isn't doing or not doing right.
Many times, people in relationships will focus on what is going wrong or what your partner isn't doing. And so the things that are going right get missed, they get overshadowed.
Number 4, improve the naughty to nice ratio. For every 1 bad interaction, have 5 good ones.
The good news with that is that they can be very small things and very small ways to just show your appreciation for your partner. It doesn't have to be grand gestures.
Tip number 5. Mandy says to remember it's okay to take a time out.
Because arguments and disagreements happen even in the happiest of couples and the happiest of relationships. So if things start to get heated, it's okay to take a step back, to let things cool down, and then to come back and address it when things are a little bit cooler.
And it can be tough to do, but you do want to make time for yourself.
When you feel happy and fulfilled, it makes you a better partner.
Number 7, expect imperfection.
And that's one that I think people can fall into very easily, is we expect our partners to be perfect. And happy relationships and healthy relationships are based on the expectation of imperfection.
And remember earlier when we mentioned couples trying to recapture what they once had? Number 8, never stop dating.
So think back to what were the things that you did when you were dating and do more of those now.
Number 9, 3 things. Mark says one thing that he coaches couples to do is actually 3 things. Before bed, discuss 3 things that went well that day.
And it could be about anything. It could be about your partner, but it doesn't have to be. And the idea is that the two of you get a shared connection around a guaranteed good conversation, which is a really important thing to do.
Number 10, schedule family business discussions. And when it comes to bills, when it comes to cleaning, laundry, childcare, spend 1 night per week talking about those things and spend the other 6 being a couple again.
If you think about when you first started dating, you never talk about that kind of stuff.
Now, another big one, Mark says, Number
11, let your partner finish
what he or she was saying.
What happens is when people try to finish one another's sentences, they're making assumptions about what their partner's going to say. Now, you know each other so well by this point, so 95% of the time you might get it right, but it's that 5% of the time that you miss it that causes arguments.
Number 12, take a vacation from offering unsolicited advice. Don't show your partner how to do something. Try it for a week. Number 13 is for parents, a reminder that children benefit from 2 parents that are wrong more than they do from 1 parent that is right. If parents are at odds about what's the right approach for the child, it can cause a lot of anxiety for the child.
The best thing for parents to do is be on the same page with one another, no matter what that means.
Number 14.
This one is simple, 2 words, give in.
He says research shows happier couples that finish their arguments quicker make up quicker. For 1 week, he says, just give in to what your partner wants.
Number 15, use paraphrasing or summarizing to acknowledge your partner's point of view.
If your partner says, hey, tonight I'd like to go out for pizza, rather than saying, oh, no, I don't want to do that, let's go have something else. The first thing you should say is, oh, so what I'm hearing you say is you'd like to have pizza tonight, is that right?
After that, you can disagree and state your opinion, but by summarizing, it makes your partner feel like they're heard.
Finally, number 16, use technology to profess your love.
For those not into technology, try a Post-it. Write a short message and put it in a conspicuous place. You know they'll find it.
Looking good today, or whatever. But leaving these random notes can be a really nice thing.
And remember, no relationship's perfect.
All right, so we looked on our Facebook page because we posted our little tease and asked for people's advice on what else you should do. Don't go to bed mad. That was a big one that came up a few times. Date, which is one of the things that we said, continue to date your mate. That's what they said. And forgive and forget, which is a tough one, I think, sometimes, but probably the best one.
I don't like to be interrupted.
I am terrible at that. That should be my New Year's interruption.
You made that interruption, or you made that resolution a few years ago.
I know,
remember?
and I need to make it every year. It's don't finish my wife's sentences and stuff, and I do that with other people too. I'm always wanting to finish the words, and
But you've been married how many years, Joseph?
40.
40 years.
We're still together too. Let's take a look and see what we.